Today I'm in my reading nook and I have my black wall behind me. I don't think I've ever filmed in this area of my room. This is actually a chalkboard. I used to draw on it a lot when I was younger, but I don't do it quite anymore. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I'm going to be showing you guys and talking about some books that I've been reading recently. I have become a reader again. I used to love reading when I was younger. Like growing up, I just loved romances, like super cute teenage romance books. I'm back and I'm loving books, and so I want to share this part of my life with you guys, especially because it's like what I'm going through right now and what I'm loving right now. You know what I mean? Let's get into the video. I'm gonna first explain how this came about and give you a review on some books that I've been reading this month. Then I'm gonna be showing you guys my to be read that are coming up. So let's get started. Subscribe, do all the things you know what to do. Let's get started. Also have a coffee with me because I'm so thirsty. In March, I read A Mission for Meaning. This was by Gabriel Conti, and it was just so inspiring, so good, and it made me love reading again. And so I just really wanted to keep reading books because I was like, this book really filled me. It kind of got me off my phone. As soon as I finished that book, I was like, I need to find another book that I love. Then I thought about TikTok and how there's books that people read on TikTok that are really popular. So I was like, let's see what the people say to read from TikTok. So I was like, okay. And the book that I kept hearing about was It Ends With Us. That's what I have right here. This ends with us. Oh, I actually went to Barnes & Noble to buy this book and they didn't have it. So I was like, okay, whatever. Bought some other books and this one was still on my mind. So then I went to Target and they had a book talk section and I was like, let's see if they have it. And of course, they had It Ends With Us. And I was so excited. I was like, okay, this is meant to be. Like, I really just need to read it because I just need to know if it's good. People say it's amazing. I was just excited. So I bought it and I started reading it. Usually, typically, a book will take me about a month to read. That's just an average read for me, especially because there wasn't a book that I found that I loved so much that I had to keep reading it. But this book took me 2 weeks. And I wasn't reading it every day, like I would take breaks, but the last half of the book took me 2 days. So the first half took me like a week and I was just like reading every once in a while. The last half of the book was literally 2 days. I was hooked. This book is so amazing. That's kind of the point of this video. Like I was just gonna do a review of it and then talk about my to be reads. But anyway, this book changed my life. It changed my life in the sense of I found another book that I loved so much that actually made me feel something that was a little bit cheesy, which we all love a little bit of a cheesy romance. It was also very serious. There's some very serious topics in this book. And I haven't had a good book like this since The Fault in Our Stars, which is right here. I loved The Fault in Our Stars when I was younger and they made it into a movie. I read it before the movie came out, which was like my favorite thing ever because I had something to see my book come to life. And that's what they're doing with this book right now. They're actually making a movie right now, which makes me even more excited that I read it because now I get to like see it come to life after I've already read it. Anyway, there's a lot of mixed reviews on this book, which is fine. Like I get it. People have different opinions, stuff like that. But for me, this book just was so easy to read, so inspiring, so beautiful, and I loved the characters. I don't know, I just give it a 5 stars. Like most people think that that's stupid. There's a lot of people who love the book too, don't get me wrong, but I just think that this book was so easy to read and so amazing. It got me out of a reading slump, like a 2 or 3 year reading slump of not reading anything. This book did it for me. So if you are someone who loved rom-coms and you haven't found a book that you love, try this out. Just see if you like it. If you like The Fault in Our Stars, I think you would like this book. Here's my second review. It Starts With Us. I read It Starts With Us right after I read It Ends With Us. I literally ordered it the day that I finished this one so that it would be in time, and I had about 24 hours maybe of no reading and I was freaking out. Like I was having withdrawals from not reading. This I give a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought this book was super cute, super lighthearted. Obviously this one was way better. This is just so lighthearted. It's just more of the story of the couple at the end. Read this first, then read this. You don't have to read it, but if you like the couple at the end, you're gonna like this book because it just gives you a little bit more of them, gives you a little bit more of the characters, and a really happy ending to, you know, a book that was really sad ending, the other one. So it's just a happier version. I mean, you can even tell by the cover, like it's happier than this book. This one's sad. So I read this book in less than a week. So I got it on a Saturday and I finished it that Wednesday. That's the fastest I think I've ever read a book in my whole life. I'm really proud of myself because I've been really busy too. That just shows you how much this book has helped me, and I was having withdrawals whenever I stopped reading it because I just loved the characters so much, and I was sad that I would never, you know, read another thing about them. That's what makes me so excited about the movie. Read these books. I'm telling you guys, they're really good. 5 stars, 4 stars. That's just my opinion. Everyone has different opinions on these books, but that's just what I thought. I'm gonna give you just a tiny little summary of the book just so you guys can understand what they're about. So It Ends With Us is about a girl who grew up with an abusive father. You know, he was not abusive to her, but abusive to the mother, and she never understood it. She meets this guy. His name is Ryle. He's just too good to be true. He's really amazing. He's a neurosurgeon, got all these great qualities, but he does have anger issues. I'll let you explore that. Then it also talks about her past with another dude that she grew up with. He was homeless and she helped him through a hard time. So it kind of goes back and forth between her past story with that dude and then her new story with this other dude, the Ryle dude, who's, you know, great, but the past keeps creeping up and affecting their relationship. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it, but It Starts With Us is just a, like, pretty much a long epilogue, if you will. It's what happens after that book. If you haven't read that, I'm not gonna give too much away, but it just kind of follows the relationship of the characters in this one. It's just like starting of a new life. Okay, let's get into my to be reads, TBRs, because that's a book term. The book that I'm currently reading right now is this. This is The Love Hypothesis. I am about this far in. I started it technically 2 days ago. Last night, I read the most I've read out of all those days. I was just really busy the past 2 days, but I'm gonna read it actually after I film this video. I'm gonna go read more. So far, it's pretty good. It's about a scientist, PhD candidate, whatever, Olive, and pretty much something happens and she kisses the first guy she sees. Little does she know that it's a professor at the college that she's at, and then they have to fake date for both of their sakes, and it kind of explains it later. I don't know. That's all I know. So that's all I'm at right now. They're fake dating right now. I think that stuff's gonna happen. You know what I mean? They're gonna fall in love. There could be a plot twist. I actually don't know any spoilers on this book, so that's what I'm in the middle of reading. So I'll let you guys know how I do like it. I'm gonna do a book review each month. I'm probably gonna post a video about like what books I've read. Other books that are on my to be read is this. This is I Still Believe from Jeremy Camp. It's like his memoir. It's based on his life. I am Christian, so this is just like about Christian life. I did start it a little while back. I have not finished it because I started reading It Ends With Us, but this is on my to be read, so I'm going to read it. I just have to get there. The next book that I want to read is this one. This is Daisy Jones and the Six. I watched the show, which part of me is like, wish I would have read it first before I watched it, but I'm gonna read this. It's on my to be read and really excited. I love the show. It was really, really, really beautiful and such a great show, so I think that's gonna be really, really fun to read. It's about a 70s band. This girl named Daisy, she pretty much, you know, joins this band with this guy and complicates his life that he's already kind of settled down. He's got a girlfriend, or no, he's got a wife, and, you know, they like pretty much love each other in a way, but they can't be together because he obviously has his wife and his kid, and it's just really beautiful. Look up the premise. I'm obviously not very good at explaining books, but this is on my to be read. I heard a lot of good things about it. Next book, Icebreaker. I just bought this like the other day and I'm so excited to read this. I don't know a lot about it, but it's supposedly like a grumpy sunshine book, which is like one person's grumpy and one person's like the sunshine, and I think it's the guy is the sunshine and she's the grumpy. Pretty much it's about an ice skater and a hockey player, and they have to share the ice, and, you know, they're kind of rivals to lovers or whatever. So I'm really excited to read this. I've heard really, really good things about it, that it's just a really cute, easy read. If I'm guessing, I'll probably read this next. I went to Barnes & Noble to buy this, and she was like, that book's so popular. She's like, I have had to stock the shelves every single day because it just goes so quick. And I felt like, oh, I'm just like everyone else, but it's okay. So yeah, that's the premise of this one. They're all romance books because that's my comfort. I may branch out to thrillers soon. I just get scared super easily, so I don't want to like scare myself. Next book is Better Than the Movies. Jess Conti talked about this book, which immediately sold me because anything that she reads, I just believe her. I believe her on everything. I've also seen this all over TikTok and stuff. I heard it's just a super easy, light read that's super cute and not too heavy, which I love. Kind of like a rom-com in a way, but it's got a lot of like 80s rom-coms references in here. I don't know a lot about it. Look up the premise if you want to, but I'm gonna read this after that. I don't know which one I'm gonna read first, actually. After the Love Hypothesis, these are probably the ones I'm gonna pick between. I just don't know which one I should do. So let me know if you've read these and tell me which one to read, because I don't know. There's also this one, which I'm not as excited to read, but I'm gonna try. This is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I started it about a month ago and I literally read like maybe 2 pages and I didn't understand it, so I stopped reading it. I was also kind of not trying to read it that much, so I want to try and read this again because I heard it's really, really cute and good. I'm gonna give it another shot. I just don't think I'm gonna do it just yet. I'll probably wait till I get through all those and then read this. I heard it's not even about the beach, that he's like writing a novel about a beach or something, that is actually set in the winter. I bought this to read on the beach and then I just never did. Yeah, this is the next book. I actually don't even know what it's about. Let me know if you guys know the premise of this one, but that's on my to be read as well. That's all the books that I have right now that are on my to be read. I do have a couple on my phone that I have not purchased yet, so I'm just gonna read them real quick. I want to read November Night by Colleen Hoover. I also want to read Confess by Colleen Hoover, Verity by Colleen Hoover, and also Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. That's the last one. Those are like the ones that I want to read. I just haven't purchased them yet. I didn't want to do all Colleen Hoover because I wanted to kind of branch out and try other authors, because if I just read all of Colleen Hoover, I'm just gonna look like a boring person. I really want to branch out. Another one that I want to read are Things We Never Got Over and One True Love as well. Those are on my to be read list that I haven't purchased because I spend way too much money on books and I have to read a couple first before I can buy more. I think that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I don't talk about books a lot on this channel, but I'm going to be incorporating books now. I've posted a book video in the past and it actually did pretty good, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will let you know how I like this book. I'm really excited to keep reading it. My birthday's next month and I've already asked for all of those books that I said I haven't purchased yet. I already asked about. I did want to point out the obvious that I did get my hair done. I think I already posted a vlog about it, but I was thinking about going red, but I didn't do it. Not yet. May never, but you know, just a lot blonder, kind of brighten it up for the summer. We are going on a fun vacation soon and I'm probably gonna do like a swimsuit video as well, just so we can see some more cheap swimsuits because they're like my favorite things ever to purchase. I hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome to this new journey with me, my new reading journey. Hopefully it doesn't fall through. Peyton, if you're in the future and you're not reading, you need to read because you were so happy when you were reading. Just pick up It Ends With Us and maybe you'll be happy again. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Have an amazing rest of your week.